Hey friends, here's a few highlights of what's going on in Emergence this week.
This week, we launched some new things for our 4th and 5th graders at Emergence. On Sunday mornings in Totowa, we have 45th Street available at all 3 services, and in Ringwood, there are some new options for 4th and 5th graders as well during the service.
Community groups are people that meet all throughout the locations of North Jersey, learn, pray, connect, and grow in Jesus. And if you haven't plugged in one yet, you haven't missed your opportunity. So you can do so by visiting the digital bulletin news.emergencenj.org or through the QR code to find a group that's near you.
And October 16th from 12 to 2, the Ringwood campus is having a barbecue. We're talking food, we're talking games, we're talking activities for kids, and we're talking cornhole tournaments.
Let's go.
If you're planning on coming, make sure to RSVP so we're ready for you.
And you can always find out about all these things by visiting the digital bulletin, which is news.emergencenj.org.
And as always, let's keep on loving Jesus,
Loving people,
and plowing a counterculture.
take care.
Adios.
All right, well, great to be with you and hope you guys are having a great time in your community groups and just kind of coming out of 2 weeks ago, the big day out and seeing 58 people baptized. Awesome what God's doing this year at our church, 131 people baptized. We've been praying as a church staff that God would both awaken us as Christians to his mission, to his word, as well as maybe do something more than we could ever even imagine in North Jersey, in the lives changed, in the way people are reached, where we could look at it and go, this was a supernatural thing that God did. And so just celebrating that, celebrating a great student ministry kickoff on Wednesday nights and the launch of 45th Street, just a lot to thank God for and a lot of opportunity moving forward into the fall as people are settling in. You know, it's been amazing to talk to people and just hear with so much confusion in our culture, so many things that are under attack through kind of, I would say, postmodern progressive thought, everything that's as simple as the construct of gender to institutions, that a lot of people are really confused right now and really looking towards the church, really looking towards Christians. There's a lot of people who have been coming to our church going, life's just so confusing right now, and this is a prime moment for us as a church, and I'm excited about it. It's why I like this passage. This passage is an amazing picture of what the church should be about. It's really fascinating. It has there's some people come down and say, hey, you know, you need to have circumcision if you're going to be a varsity Christian. You need to do these things. They're essential to what a real Christian does. And what they have is the first kind of church council. In Acts 15, the leaders come together in Jerusalem, and Peter and both James and Peter stand up and say, no, the gospel alone, faith alone is what makes us Christians. As we said it, Jesus plus anything equals nothing. And when we have Jesus plus nothing, it equals everything. And maybe just one of the discussions you guys can have tonight is where in your own lives as people try to impose things that weren't the gospel, where are you tempted to impose things that aren't the gospel? How as a church do we stay about the main things of the gospel? Who this week can you go out and help just untangle? They think the church is a lot of extras, a lot of morality, when the church is all about the good news of Jesus plus our response of faith. And then the simple response is from there, just don't live in a way that offends your brothers and sisters, you know? Just go out and try to love people. Don't be overly offensive. Don't be overly rude. Don't be overly flaunting. And maybe just a good discussion, where do you see Christians in our culture as unnecessarily offensive, unnecessarily rude? Yes, we have the truth. We're in a unique cultural moment, but what we don't want to do is be offensive. We want to be strong. We want to be loving. We want to be clear, but we want to do it in truth and love, not offense. And so hope you guys have an awesome discussion. Looking forward to hearing how it goes.